Yeah, everyone, this is Thermite, and this is my reaction to Classroom by Raiku Makoto. So, I'm reading Assassination Classroom. This is completely unrelated to Assassination Classroom in every single way. Basically, I had known nothing about it, apart from the fact that it takes place in a classroom, and it has the name Classroom. I was looking up Assassination Classroom, and I forgot to write in Assassination, and I found this instead. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's get right into it. Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, so like the fact that this person's in a wheelchair is like part of the series. Also, I have no idea what this is supposed to imply. Basically, like it could just be anything. Like it seems sort of demonic, but at the same time, it's manga, so it's quite possible this is just like it's overly exaggerated for the sake of like making something seem intense. So I don't know. Also, this is really interesting. Like I can't really read deeply into it because it looks like it's just this but upside down, and like he's the only one who remains colored throughout. I feel like it'll make more sense later on. I do like the colors here though. Like this is really bright, but I feel like it's meant to be really bright. Like this seems like it's properly cleaned. Like yeah, it could be better, but I don't think that they erased detail from the shots. As much as it kind of looks like it, I think it's supposed to just be like blindingly white. This is important. Okay, so a 10 is like a comma, a maru is like a period. I'll try to remember it. I won't write it down. It's a one shot, so but yeah, those are punctuation. So 10 comma maru period. Got it. That is okay. So, we have our traditional go as popularized by JoJo. It looks like the teacher heard that and then may have done something horrible to the kids, and then we're cutting to the very next day. Just don't stand in our way. God damn, that is a horrible pun. I know he's an idiot. Oh man, okay. So they seem like they're friends, even if they don't want to admit it. The fact that she knows that, oh, I know he's an idiot, that feels like a very, like, not. It feels like something you'd only say if you really know someone fairly well. Right. Especially since, yeah. There's usually the whole thing of, you bring in the students and then they're like, they write their name on the chalkboard. Yeah, so I didn't even think about that, but yeah, this is very different. Let's start with a problem like this. Okay, so he's saying the exact same thing he said last time. Just make the sentence easier to read. Okay? Okay? So he turned him into an insect. Oh, shit. It's nothing to be concerned about. Oh, shit. Yeah, so everyone's reacting to that, and the fact that he's looking around, yeah, he said, like, oh, so, okay, so it's mostly just a visual thing. He didn't turn into, like, a man-eating monster or anything, but he has been transformed for real. Okay, the period in the comma and such. Okay, so they're making that distinction even in the manga itself. It is fine, or it goes to the park for play whether it is cloudy. That's, yeah, like that is not grammatically correct in English, but I get the point. Like, I do appreciate that they didn't like try to rewrite the sentence. I mean, like, I know part of that's just because it would be very difficult to do so, but I think it makes sense that like he's using that just to show the use of punctuation in another language. He doesn't care whether it's grammatically correct or not. It's just about the punctuation. Also, I don't know what he's saying apart from it makes it easier to read. I think part of it is that it creates a pause, right? Like the reason we put in a comma is like when you are speaking normally, you don't just speak in a run-on sentence. You naturally mention like when you are speaking, you naturally include pauses. And like you can tell that just from what I'm talking. So I don't feel the need to like create an example. Like even that, like that like would have a comma on either side of it if I were to write it out. Because I'm like creating like that like is like this island in between two distinct like clauses. And it is a run-on sentence, but when you're speaking, I think like run-on sentences are more forgivable than when you're writing them down. I mean, when you're writing them down, you do have to like change the way you write for the sake of being able to understand it. Which is why even in a comic book or in a normal prose book that includes like a lot of people who talk in a very realistic way, you still don't want to include like tons of run-on sentences because it's painful to read. Whereas if you're listening to it, it's not that bad. I think everything I said there for like a good 10 seconds was a run-on sentence, but like it doesn't seem that bad because I'm saying it. Anyways, I think what he's trying to get at is that they are both pauses. the comma is a short pause, and the period is a long pause, like breaking up a sentence or like breaking up two concepts. He is a different person, right? So it is literally a monster that is doing this, I think. God damn. Okay, so is he a robot? Because that is very much your like your old school 80s like Japanese robot concept with all the squares that light up in sequence. But then the top half seems like a very organic monster. Try saying the name of the child I called on first. They don't know the name? He he erased that kid's name. It's an elevator for providing food. Someone call my name, please, someone. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, so he's dead too. Punctuation marks are an invention of humans. Computers have amazing calculation power, they need no punctuation marks. While computer programs use spaces and periods, commas, but if substitute code is used, they are fine without them. Right, right, right. Although, yeah, when you're programming, like, commas and stuff aren't there just for punctuation. They do create a pause or like a break. Like, whenever I've written code, for instance, I've written mostly in like JavaScript, and in JavaScript, you like when you put in a comma, you can also like break that piece of code on like you don't really break it, like it reads the same way no matter what, but you can put it on a separate line, which is like that is partially for readability. If you want to like to say okay, well here's where this part of the part of the statement is, so it's easier to pick out and then change if you need to change it on the fly. So it is partially for readability, but it's also a break, right? Or not a break. That's wrong because they're like a break in code is different from, what I'm trying to say. It's a separation, right? Like it actually does separate clauses. So countless to words can be easy to understand and read sentences. Yeah, that is basically what everyone said. You just said it in a more elaborate way. There's also like he's mentioned multiple times the whole like the robot thing, the computer thing as being separate from humans, and he's turning these humans into bugs when they can't figure it out. I feel like there's got to be like a computer bug thing there, maybe, perhaps. Oh, your name is Hinata Hirokun. Okay, so he remembered it. That person is Shima-san. You're Asada-kun. You're Hosono-kun. Okay, how? It doesn't work on him. Oh shit, that is so cool. Hirokun is really into Mario. Oh my god. Okay, that's why those are like quoted. He's using punctuation there. Hirokun is really into Mari-chan. Yeah, they were definitely friends. And what is the like it's not a break then. I was wrong, but what is he trying to like what is the mangaka trying to say about commas then? And when Mari-chan, when she gets her skirt flipped by Hirokun, she really likes it. Everything he's saying is all made up. Even the names, besides heroes, were all made up by Chow. Are they trying to get at the fact that when you're lying, you have to like stop to think of something? Like when you're just saying the truth, like sometimes you do have to pause because you're trying to get your facts straight. But there is that whole theory about how when someone pauses, it's because like they're trying to come up with an idea as opposed to like just saying something verbatim. They're trying to like process something. That could be it. I want to have a school life where I was surrounded by friends like this. If you don't have a name, I'll give you one, so I'll create you starting from here. Oh man, that is such a cute sentiment. Punctuation marks exist because humans can have ideas. Okay, so the blank space after comma 10 is for thinking up words. With period Maru, you can make an end for one sentence and think of a new one. Right. Yeah, okay, that's right, that's right, that's what I was thinking of. So it is supposed to be a pause. Like for both of them. But he's saying that for the comma, the pause is for thinking of words. The period is where like you end one thought and you begin of you're able to start thinking of another one. They have no original ideas. They don't have that which ends in endless possibility, or which hides endless possibility. Ideas. Punctuation marks are the door that creates the space in front of words, allowing you to think, giving birth to humans' ideas. Huh. Okay. That is so cool. This is true, actually. Like, this is a very interesting thing to bring up in a like Japanese classroom setting, where a lot of the learning just comes down to memorization. Like, it is just textbooks or like just memorizing facts. You're not creating anything. You're just absorbing what has already been created. And with this, the lesson is over. Wah! It's Sensei! The human mind. That is a really interesting way to like Oh wow, that was really cool. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Like currently I'm the proofreader for a Japanese series, for multiple Japanese series actually. And it has bugged me. Like I'm starting to just barely learn Japanese so I can, if I have a problem with the translation of something, I can look at the original Japanese and kind of figure out like okay, like this word is, this word that appeared before, so we should probably keep that consistent. So, yeah, I did notice this that punctuation seems to be very much a you can do it if you want to thing in Japanese, which is so strange. Whereas like that leads to a lot of sentences where like it comes up to the translator to like to choose to insert commas and whatnot, and that is so contrary to my concept of punctuation. Oh, Dobutsu no Kuni. I remember hearing about that. Let's check. Oh, Kuni. Animal Lands. Oh, I've heard about this. Huh. I might check it out then. What else has this mangaka done? Oh my god, this is the person behind Zatch Bell. Or Gash Bell, I suppose. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, Classroom. Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, because I liked the Zatch Bell anime. I haven't been able to read the manga because god, the art early on really bothers me. And I don't want to like skip forward. But oh, this was a really cool one shot. I really enjoyed it. So that was Classroom. Bye for now. I will be reading more Classroom stuff, and by Classroom stuff, I mean Assassination Classroom. Anyways, bye for now. Yeah, yeah.